what's going on? I want to talk about climate change, and I want to settle it right here. Now, I don't know everything, but I'm going to tell you what I do know. Climate change, the only few people actually even know if the climate is changing, and these people would be outsiders, people who live in nature and far away, probably won't even be in contact with society, and probably don't even use technology if they were recognizing this was happening, or somebody who studies nature non-stop. I don't believe in science. Science is bullshit. Doesn't prove anything. Anyways, if the Earth is actually changing climate, then that's something it naturally does. You can't stop something that naturally happens. You cannot stop death. It's ironic they even try to do that. Now, if you want to go to the point of saying humans are contributing to it, and like I said, I don't know everything, and who's even making this assumption? Just a bunch of lies and propaganda, as it usually is, just with pretty much basically everything you hear. But it's how they work and how people want to grab your attention, whether it's the media or somebody else, the news, whatever. Anywho, even if people were contributing to climate change, I wouldn't say it's 100% if it was true, and we could go arguably 50%. I would say 50% if it is true. 50% people are doing harm into the environment, which I could believe that, and we're about to get into that, and 50% naturally happening. We could agree on that. But let's go and talk about the people, the 50% of people who are arguing that the climate change is because of us. Is it really because of us? And who are you talking about us? I'll tell you what us and what I think. First of all, it's a bunch of bullshit, because all the chemicals, basically our life today in the modern era, or where we're living today, and when you're watching this video, and probably somewhat in the future, it's all based on chemicals. That's how they run everything. Chemical warfare. They use it in wars against each other. They use it against us. Chemicals and radiation and things you can't see physically or without devices or technology are one of the hardest things to take away from. We all drive cars. Most of us, half of us, buses, planes, boats, trains, whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's all ran by the elite or whoever is controlling us with this energy source. Energy is free, and we don't have to use gas and oil. But let's just talk about gas and oil real quick. Gas and oil, maybe it is natural, but they add crap to it and making it synthetic, so it's a bunch of bullshit. It's all synthetic. All of it. Everything in your car is. So, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Okay.
It's all synthetic. All of it. It's not our choice to drive a car. Well, you can choose not to drive a car, but if you want to get around, they make it almost impossible. See, it's not our choice. Now, we do have a choice, but it's a bunch of bullshit, because it's not our choice as in easy. It's way harder, and it all depends on what you want to live your life by, but it's a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to tell you that, and here's why. First of all, energy runs off of anything. There's people who made cars run off of hemp. There's people who make cars that run off of water. Electricity is in the air. We are electricity. This phone is electricity. You're watching me through electricity. We are electricity. We are made of it. The sun is energy. It makes everything grow in the world. Things can run off the sun. Things can, any sources of energy, the water, air, these are all free. And what happens? We get charged. We have to pay money, man-made things for free energy. Free energy. Okay, now let's cycle back. They are making us pay gas and oil for all this bullshit. It's bullshit. It really is. They're scamming you. They're making you charge to live or to get by. That's bullshit. It's not our choice to drive the car. They gave us the car that takes gas and oil. They didn't give us the car that ran off of water, that ran off electricity. It's bullshit. It all is. It's all hierarchy. It's not our choice. Yeah, you can make a choice not to use paper towels at the house. Woohoo. Good for you. Using a couple paper towels here and there every now and then ain't gonna fucking do anything. I mean, it will trickle down a little bit, but we're not the ones using the energy. It's the corporations, the ones that are controlling us. Are you a fucking dummy? They're way ahead of us. Energy is for free and all source. Living is for free. They are charging us and controlling us every second. You don't think so? It's all mapped out way before you even got here. It's not our choice to drive the car. Ran off of gas and oil, which is all synthetic. All of it is. It's all bullshit. Everything's basically synthetic because that's the way they make it. They don't want us to have real, genuine things. And they know if they ran off of water or any type of free source, renewable source that just continually goes, they don't want you. They tell you about it. Sure, you heard about it in class. They don't want you to have it. Not at all. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't, whether, now see, this is where you can get some mishaps in. Are they doing it directly? Are they doing this on purpose to pollute us and destroy us? Was that their first initial thought? Who knows? Probably not, but that doesn't even matter. Who knows if that was their first official thought? That could have happened indirectly. We're going to charge them money to run on gas. But look what happens down the line. This gas is polluting and it's destroying the environment. So we can probably all agree on there. All of that stuff is synthetic though. All of it. Yeah, we can all protest and all of that, which that could happen. I'm not going to argue, but there's not too many people doing that. On top of that, they're the ones who gave us the vehicles and the gas and the oil. What's going on? And the synthetic stuff and the chemicals. They're the ones who gave it to us. It's not like we chose that. How could we choose something chemicals? Where would we come up with that? Regular people. And why would we come up with that? We already have all these other things. They push under the rug, sweep it out the door. They don't give a fuck. Throw it in the river like a dead body. They kill you. They kill the activists, anybody who stands up. I'll make a video about that. They kill ideas. Free electricity is for free. Staying in a house is for free. Why would you ever pay money? Because they make you to. It's not our choice. It's not. It's really not. They give us gas cars. Of course, they have electric stuff now. They have electric stuff on your roof. Who gives a fuck? We all should have it. What the fuck? We all should have it. It's something you should pay for or have to fucking earn. Fuck you. That's full of shit. The problem is nowadays, all the celebrities or people that are famous, one, do it for the money. Two, are completely unaware or stupid. Sorry to say that. 3, don't care and are full of shit. These celebrities. And 4, they got recognition and they can't put themselves on that hierarchy. Because what happens? They cut your neck. You're off the plank, buddy. They don't give a fuck. Not to anyone that's famous or popular, they really can't do anything because they know their neck's on the line and they won't do it. And even if they do, they're out or they brush it under. They don't care. They won't cover it. They won't tell anybody. They don't give a fuck. Whether it's usually it's towards the human body. For the environment, they could probably care less too. But that's just the indirect situation of what happened. Anybody who's famous or celebrities, anybody, it doesn't matter. They're all full of shit. They're just the face. No one, except in first world countries, admires all these people, all these celebrities, because one, people don't have nothing else to do. They're distracted and they're just confused and propaganda thrown in your face. I know this is all connected. I don't want to go too much. These idols and stuff, they're just normal people. Everything's just blown out of proportion and it's all hype. It's not real. It's not really like that at all. These people won't say anything because they're pussies. That's the real reason. All your leaders, politicians, whatever, pussies. Say some real shit. It's not hard to say some real shit. Dummies don't understand when you speak intellectual. They just get confused. You say some simple shit, some real things, people understand you. Back to the climate change. It's full of shit. We're not the ones controlling it directly. They are the ones giving us the options of chemicals. Another thing, they're spraying chemicals all over the fields, all over your vegetables, all over your fruits, chemicals in the home. They're just killing us with chemicals. Chemicals in the water. Chemicals to treat everything, to sanitize, to clean. It's a bunch of bullshit. Climate change may be happening because they are giving us all these vehicles when we've thought of other ways, had other ways to emit reduction, or if any at all, but they don't want us to have that because we are ran by them and we have to do something about it. But we are controlled by them, giving us vehicles with synthetic chemicals to ruin the sky. Look up in the sky. You see white airlines, popcorn clouds. They are blocking the sun. What are they doing it with? Chemicals. What is your medicine made with? Chemicals. What does all the vehicles run on? For the most part, chemicals. It's a bunch of bullshit. Everything is. It really is. That's why it's a chemical warfare. And that's pretty much all I want to say right off the top. But we are not really in control. I don't mean to make that dismissive, because we can be in control and maybe we're the ones who put them in power. Not necessarily, especially young people. And it's all a lie anyway. But they are one giving us these chemicals. We didn't have a choice. If we had to choose, and let's just say, I'll make the assumption right now, if you had to choose to have a vehicle run on gas and oil that you have to keep paying for, that's made of synthetic chemicals, the whole vehicle is made of synthetic chemicals. It just emits it all day. All of it. All of it. Who's saying shit like this that's famous or big or up there? Simplistically. Not on all this vocabulary and all this whatever obscure language no one fucking understands. I don't even watch that anyway because I don't need to know it. If you fucking have any wit of any mind, which this is why they're trying to dumb us down, distract us, make us unaware, whatever. I could say that every fucking video. They don't want us to live naturally. If you had to choose between a car that ran on water, a car that ran on hemp, a car that ran on electricity and could just charge up all day, automatically, your phone could charge up in a second. Not even a second. That's a lie. It could charge up instantly. Same with anything. We can go anywhere instantly. They don't want us to have it. Just because you never seen it doesn't mean shit. Just because it's not out yet or don't think it's invented, they're lying to you. It's all already here. I could not preach this so much. It's already here. You think they're inventing new things? No, it's all already here. It's all already been here. Nothing is new. You only think it's new. It's all already here. Trust me. And people just don't lose their imagination or lose their wits and their guts. One, because they're not connected to nature. We don't really need technology per se, but we do have it and we can do anything. They just hide it from you and you never see it, or they never tell you about it and cover it up, yada, yada, yada. If you had to choose between a car that ran on electricity that you could run your whole life and a car that ran on gas and oil, what would you choose? I mean, just throw all the monies, it doesn't even add up, ironically. If you had to choose, what would you choose? You would choose the one that would be the easiest and the environmental friendliest, climate change lesson reduction. That's what you would choose. You would choose the one that's the easiest and the most environmental and friendly. Whatever one would be the easiest. And gas is the hardest. Oil and gas are and it's synthetic. It's not even real anyway. They don't give a fuck about you. They are in control of us. Whether we put them in control or not, they are in control of us. No one stands out for you or stands up. A few people on YouTube, the rest are dummies. There's a bunch of dummies parroting what everyone else says. No one can think out of the box. Yeah, I could be nice all day and not say dummies and fuck. And I usually don't, but this is a serious video on that matter, though life is a joke. You can go any spectrum you want, but it's a bunch of bullshit, because we would never choose to run gas and oil, especially synthetic. Why? They're just in control of us. See, I'm gonna end the video with this. The world runs on energy. We are energy, whether it's all one energy, whatever. Once you control the energy of somebody, then you control their life, their brain, their thoughts, imagination, how they live, where they live, what they're gonna do. It's as simple as that. They control the energy. Our energy is pretty much gas and oil that we use primarily. They are in control. Just know that. We would never choose this. It's the corporations, industries controlling us. Or maybe at the very top, the elite. They don't want it to be easy. They definitely don't want it to be free or renewable. That's why we run on this source.